I like how they did it here. It was a genuine shock, and it leads to like the best sequence in the movie,
Yeah.
which is Michael
Agreed.
Caine's reappearance, or not Michael Caine, Michael Keaton.
Michael Caine.
What if it was Michael Caine?
You're the. Let me tell you right now, you're the Spider-Man. Did you know, Spider-Man, that your great-grandfather used these tunnels for the Underground Railroad?
He worked for the anti-Underground Railroad. He supported slavery and wanted to return them all to their rightful owners.
God, why are these impressions so spun on? Now I kind of want you to go through the whole like
Master Wayne.
thief of gems story that he went into in Dark Knight.
Wanted to watch
No,
the
Burma.
world burn.
I'm sorry I didn't help you, Master Wayne, when you broke your back, but then you went to that prison and you were able to fix it with just hanging from a rope from the ceiling.
Have you guys gone through?
I'm sorry,
Dark Knight Rises?
Michael Caine as the Vulture is great. I want that now.
Tony Stark, fucking tosser.
Oh, we got the bid. I got people to feed.
I got paper to feed.
He's got to wear the classic comic costume too, with the little like
With
weird
the bird mask.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, no. In the comic, he had a what is it? A skin tight.
Yeah,
bird
that's what I'm
outfit.
saying, yeah. In a way, Michael Keaton's already
Visual.
worn that in Birdman.
You're right.
Crazy.
Yeah, Birdman, great shout. Yeah, Michael Caine not in this movie. It is definitely Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? I don't even.
One sec. I need to let the dog. I need to let my dogs out. Be right back.
All right,
The scene in the car where
It's
he
great.
reveals
It's-
what he's hinting.
it's great. This film does not use Michael Keaton enough. It doesn't use Michael Caine at all.
No, I wanted more. I definitely wanted more of a. I wanted more dialogue. Like I enjoyed the little warehouse scene in was it Queens or Brooklyn where they end up having the confrontation and he activates his wings and traps Peter there. That was the closest I thought I had where I was like, okay, this is a great. Like I like that they called back to the comics, like the half face, half mask thing in the water and all that. But I would have appreciated more dialogue with Michael Keaton, or an actual fight with him during that. But yeah, it's just he Vulture, and to me, to be honest, like I feel like whether it's the MCU or the past Spider-Man movies, maybe taking Andrew Garfield's movies out of there, but Spider-Man always has some of the best villains for these types of movies.
Yes.
And I feel like they do such a good job with them. They're very fleshed out, and for the most part, they've been cast really well. And I wish they all had the Alfred Molina treatment in Spider-Man 2, because I feel like that's, for me, my favorite Spider-Man movie, but also a really good use of the villain. Like no matter how ridiculous his plan was, but like I really, really liked. I would hope that that movies would kind of learn to play with their villains as much as their heroes in that way. Like I grew to care about Octavius in that movie just as much, and here I wanted to have more of that connection with the Vulture.
I think that they did take a bit from previous understandings of what made Spider-Man villains great. And a lot of that comes down to how connected are they to Peter Parker, right? Like Norman Osborn being directly tied to, Peter's best friend, how closely Doc Ock becomes just a mentor to Peter. And even Adrian Toomes in this film, basically the other side of the coin for Peter, like not coming from a very wealthy background, very intelligent, but just very scrappy and just trying to build something for himself. Yeah. And again, but they're also both very closely tied to Tony Stark. So I think that it was a really intelligent villain design. I think Keaton was a really great choice for the villain, and just also, Pat, I don't know how much you knew about the Vulture beforehand, but even being a comic book fan, I wasn't that excited to know Vulture was going to be the main villain, and I was pleasantly surprised.
I knew very little. I agree with everything you said, except I agree with everything you said. I still think he's underused in this film. They don't use him enough. I wanted more Michael Keaton. That's just because he really is great in this role.
I think that the only reason you don't have more Michael Keaton, the only reason you don't have Michael Keaton, Tony Stark, is because you need more film time for Ned, and that's why there's eventually going to be a Ned solo film because he actually knows magic.
I just want to say shout out to Gwyneth Paltrow for getting herself billed fourth in this film, despite having a 2-minute cameo at the end. She's got a great
Shouts
agent.
out to,
Well, that's
shouts
right.
out to,
She's
she
billed
has a very
fourth
good
in this
agent.
movie.
She has a very good agent.
Good agent.
Was she in the poster? I feel like I remember. I know Tony Stark takes up like a third of one of those movie
Yeah.
posters.
I don't think she's on the poster. She might be, but yeah, she's she's billed
I
It's
fourth.
only-
such a flex if she's also on there.
I only hope Michael Caine got some time on that poster, but
He could have been Uncle Ben, but that would have been weird with Marissa Tomei.
this
Listen,
is
Peter, there's only one reason why I married your aunt.
this is a totally like I don't know where to fit this in, but do you guys see like a lot of parallels with Batman Beyond and Spider-Man Homecoming?
No,
Not really.
So you get this billionaire who meets up with this young protege who takes on his tech, but who has to prove himself of being able to be worthy of the tech, and then starts to become, and then
I mean, now you're
fully
making
accepts
me
a
like
mentor
this
figure.
less because this is so less cool than Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I was just an observation.
Yeah, no, you're
but-
right.
yeah.
That's a really good observation. Why don't we have a Batman Beyond live action movie? We all want that,
'Cause they-
right?
because they'd mess it up. That's all I'm
They
saying.
would mess it.
mess
You're
it up.
right. They would.
It was on the table. It was on the table, guys.
Joseph
They would
Gordon-Levitt
mess
was
it
going to
up.
be Terry McGinnis.
Don't no.
That
don't.
would have no thanks.
I want Michael Keaton as Bruce. I want
But by the way, it's specifically Joseph Gordon-Levitt with the CGI makeup from Looper.
Oh. You just heard a preview of this week's Patreon exclusive episode. The full episode is available right now for our supporters over on Patreon. Think of this as a bonus episode. They hit Patreon first and they come to the public feed 2 to 3 weeks later. So if you want early access, extra episodes, and just want to help keep the show going, head on over to patreon.com/WWIBofficial and become a patron. Thanks for listening, and see you next time on Why Wasn't It Better?